Hey guys, so I want to make a video on the new updates that we got for the Black Ops 6 zombies. Obviously this one is older, it's from Tuesday, but we got, I think today we got 4 new Steam updates. I wanted to read these and check the trailers. Also, if you periodically hear me eating ice cream, well that's what I'm doing. It might sound weird. I can do whatever I want, it's my video. So alright, the story so far. Obviously here are the new story characters, or well, some of them are returning, but some of them are, or at least one of them is new. The story so far: Requiem for a Lost Soul. After 2 years battling undead outbreaks across the globe during the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War timeline, the CIA-led Requiem team, I'm sorry if I mispronounced some words, Requiem team finally succeeded in closing the last remaining dimensional portal, banishing its denizens back to the nightmarish hellscape known as its Dark Aether. And I'm gonna play the trailer and give my thought, or yeah, it's a trailer. Give my thoughts on it afterwards.
11, 5, 9, 20 miles a day. 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Move, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
45.
45. Repeat, something different.
6. 7. Scheiße! I cannot take this anymore!
So obviously it seems like we can see that Weaver knows about Richtofen. I mean, I'm sure he would know about him since he had to have worked under him. I mean, it could be possible that he tried to keep his identity a secret, but obviously we know that he didn't succeed. Like, I'm guessing this is like some sort of torture method. That is what they're trying to do to them in the prison. I'm guessing he just turned up the audio. You know, it's kind of like the scene from The Walking Dead where they're torturing, dang, I forgot his name. You know who I'm talking about, the motorcycle guy. So I'm guessing that's what they're doing. That's why Strauss was stressed, you know, Strauss was stressed.
Finally, a good song.
Oh, thank goodness.
Who the hell are you? This is Maya. She's with me. Breaking you out was my plan. So you're welcome.
Heck, you sick son of a bitch! You're supposed to be dead.
Relax, Major Carver. All of us here have a common enemy. The guy who locked you up. The guy who stole my life's work. Edward Richtofen. What do you say we find him and kill him? Huh?
Let's get out of here.
So from that conversation, it looks like, yes, he's not, well, I mean, obviously he's like the director of the CIA, or actually, we don't know that. I think we all assumed he was a director, right? I mean, I know it's heavily implied. So, obviously it's not like everyone knows. Well, maybe, do people know who the director of the CIA is? I don't know who it is. But, as we can see, they know who Richtofen is, and obviously they know what he's done.
That wasn't a fucking deal. We're not going anywhere till we find my brother.
Look,
It'll take me some time to get their helos spun up, and we do kind of owe it.
Okay, Raptor 1. Go locate the landing pad. Peck, Strauss, hold up in the guard station. I want Richtofen's coordinates. Or restore power.
And it looks like Raptor 1 is with them, which I was not expecting. I'll admit, I haven't finished all the Cold War Easter eggs. I haven't done the last two. I do know that he gets captured in Mauer, Mauer der Toten, however you say it. But I don't know what happens after that. But it seems like he's in the same prison with them. Well, I guess obviously he aided them when he wasn't supposed to, so that's why they also imprisoned him. It's been a while.
And then locate this woman's brother.
That was the trailer, which I'm guessing this is probably the intro to the map. That's how the map starts. Or maybe not, who knows. But it's pretty solid, it's pretty interesting. We got a lot of information, obviously. We know that they're hunting down Richtofen. Obviously they don't like him because he put them in jail. And he stole the guy's work. But it's an interesting start. Right, however, the team's success came at a heavy price. Agent Samantha Maxis sacrificed herself to essentially seal this twisted dimension from the inside. Worse was to follow as Requiem's senior staff members were unceremoniously arrested on the orders of the project director. Okay, it is confirmed. Finally revealed to be none other than Edward Richtofen. Also, I'm starting to realize that eating ice cream while reading this is not a good idea. I'm salivating way too much, and it's getting harder to read. Taking place over half a decade later, Black Ops 6 Zombies continues the Dark Aether storyline, exploring the fortunes of key characters while also delving further into Richtofen's motivations and goals. During the intervening years, former Requiem staff, it's Grigori, I'm going to assume that's how you say it, Mackenzie Mac Carver, Elizabeth Gray, Oscar Strauss, and Stoney Maddox, better known as by his call sign Raptor 1. Okay, they all look like they kind of they struggled a lot in the prison. I'll get to that right now. Have been incarcerated at an outpost known as Terminus, a mysterious garrison located in the Philippine Sea. After being in prison for over 5 years, these characters have undergone significant mental and physical changes. Operators and handlers, meet the Terminus team. We get a... I guess I don't want to analyze the trailer frame by frame. I'm just going to use these images for in case there's anything interesting in them. Let me see, I'm guessing this is Russian. It looks like it might be. He's tacked down the days. I think this is Dinky? I don't know, I mean, isn't that what they call boats, I guess? I don't know. It's in red, though. Was this an important symbol? It's probably an important symbol. I'm sure there's people who know more than me who can decipher that. As a long-standing veteran of the broader Call of Duty Black Ops storyline, Gregory Weaver is no stranger to the ever-evolving... I'm just gonna say Weaver whenever I read that. I'm not gonna even say his first name, I'm sorry. Is no stranger to the ever-evolving nature of war and conflict. In the gray area it frequently inhabits. Despite the guilt he feels for his perceived failure as the team's commander, he's more than determined to confront and expose his former director's duplicity and agendas, whatever they may be. He's done playing politics and is willing to burn the whole house down to expose the corruption that has led them to their current situation. Elizabeth Gray is no longer the meek and somewhat naive scientist who was so thrilled to be invited to work with Requiem that she was somewhat blind to the realities of the Dark Aether threat and the dubious ethics of those who sought to control its power. These qualities had already changed with the loss of Samantha Maxis. but the injustice of her imprisonment brought out a tougher side she never even knew existed within her. Thanks to Carver's mentorship and training, her transformation has made her more than capable of facing the threat head-on. How would that work, though? Thanks to Carver's mentorship and training. Like, obviously they're close together in their cells, but I feel like the director would know that they're a threat. Richtofen would know that they're a threat. I feel like he wouldn't really let Carver mentor and train her in their time in the prison. Like, I feel like that's... I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it works, but I feel like that's kind of dumb of him. For Carver, his lifelong belief in the military, not to mention his own distinguished career, has been shattered. He is understandably aggrieved, but not bitter. On the surface, it may seem that he has run out of redacted to give, but instead he is more dedicated to his friends and colleagues than ever, and believes that with determination they will right this terrible injustice. So Weaver, Carver. Carver looks so different. I think it's because of the stubble he's got. He looks different. Oh, obviously the hair too. Gray. Obviously Elizabeth Gray looks very different. People have commented on her appearance. She's new, Maya. Raptor 1. This was gonna say, they all look horrible. Like, beaten down, worn out, except for Raptor 1. He just looks fine. Strauss is the worst. He looks just bad. Just absolutely horrible. And then Peck, obviously. As for Strauss, not only has he not fared well under the strain of incarceration and intense interrogation, his age and increasingly eccentric personality mean he is deeply reliant on his colleagues, not just for his own physical well-being, but also his sanity. Events take an explosive turn when Maya Aguinaldo, I guess that's how you pronounce it, maybe not, a young Filipina smuggler arrives on the island in pursuit of her own, and okay, so she isn't in the prison. She's smuggling back in of her own and very personal agenda related to the disappearance of her own brother. More significantly for our team, she is accompanied by a familiar but far from welcome face. My ice cream is melting. There are many profanities that could be used to describe Dr. William Peck, but even the most offensive ones would fail to adequately do justice to just how detestable he is in the eyes of our heroes. Aetheric incursions and outposts overrun. Even though Aguinaldo and Peck are primarily here to set our heroes free, their arrival coincides with Terminus Island suddenly becoming the epicenter of yet another outbreak. Consequently, suspicions are high. Not only that, but it soon becomes clear that the chaos on Terminus is not the only incursion from the Dark Aether. On the other side of the globe, the West Virginian town of Liberty Falls is also facing its own zombie onslaught. Personal grievances and suspicions aside, the dire circumstances mean that this disparate group of I don't know how to say that, group of battle-hardened heroes has little choice but to fight together if they are to have any chance of survival. Get ready. Extensive zombies intel comms incoming. And then this is obviously the most recent, or what they're gonna use for the most recent stuff, or what they were announcing for the most recent stuff. Return to the Call of Duty blog at the time indicated to secure everything you need to know about Black Ops 6 Zombies. And we're gonna go over that right now. Expect extensive comms directly from the Treyarch Zombies team, including an in-depth gameplay overview, information about your pre-match preparation options, full details on round-based zombies gameplay, and a bestiary of the undead. Additional intel. Stay informed, not misinformed. Misinformation is everywhere. Ensure you stay one step ahead with the latest official Black Ops 6 information by checking the Call of Duty blog on the... This isn't important. Nah, who cares? Black Ops 6, what you need to know. Part 1, the prelude. Welcome to the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. Purely focused on the round-based zombies action coming... Purely focused on the round-based zombies action coming to the game, the following intel barrage features extensive comms direct from the Treyarch Zombies team. It includes a detailed gameplay overview and deep dive into all the pre-game preparations you can undertake, full details on what to expect when you're engaging hordes of undead during a match, and a terrifying look at the dark bestiary of the undead currently haunting Terminus Island. So this seems... I don't know how to explain this. I'm pretty excited, to be honest. This looks like it's going to be a lot of intel, and I'm interested.
What are you standing around for? Time to bounce.
Watch your back. We got some dead meat to grind.
So we just saw the new Omni movement. I'm assuming that's Omni movement, because it looks like she was diving sideways. I'm not so sure how I feel about that in zombies. I feel like... I don't know, I feel like diving and whatnot isn't really going to affect the zombies gameplay. I feel like it's more something that would actually matter more in multiplayer. So I don't think it's something that's going to be seen very often in zombies. Only when people are trying to mess around, I guess. But otherwise, I don't really see its use. But we'll see. Alright, yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like a trap. It's a trap. This also looks like a trap, which I think is confirmed. Also just looking at this and seeing how it has the, laboratory under the prison thing. I know a lot of people are kind of like, oh, I'm so tired of all the secret laboratory under whatever site we're on. I'll be honest, I don't care. As long as it's different every time, where you can, the layout, the way it looks, the atmosphere, all that, the design, I really don't care. This looks nice. I like it. And this looks kind of like... Wait, I was gonna say this looks like an... What's it called? The Mangler. Obviously has the cannon arm, and it's armored, but it's attacking zombies. It's like a Mangler, yeah. So it might be a suit that we can wear to fight the zombies. Or it could be like a helper, kind of like the Robo from Shadows of Evil. Okay, I need to backtrack. Those are So we have some bats, or not bats, kind of like the flying things from Shadows of Evil. Then it looks like we're gonna be traveling from Terminus to this island. And then that's probably something to do with PhD. I guess they're calling it Slider now. In Cold War. So that we saw that effect. It's a PhD Slider effect. Then this looks like it might be a new, what was it? I forgot what they're called. Little things you can use in Pack-a-Punch on your weapon. Like the Frost, Burn, Brain Rot. I think this might be a new one of those. Bubblegum's Wreck. I don't know. I'm not really sure the extent of the perk, or how if they're gonna bring back perk upgrades. But a perk that's designed for punching, kind of boring. But again, we'll see. Then we've seen two laser guns at this point. One of them Carver was shooting like a yellow laser. The other one Maya was using, it was like a pistol with a purple laser. Okay, these enemies are pretty cool. This one spawns from zombies. It's like a spider type thing. It looks terrifying. And we have this like amalgamation type creature. It's like a combination of multiple zombies. Also pretty cool. And a tentacle, I guess. Nice.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the
Right, we don't need to know about that. Oh wait, there's more.
Reflect 115 camo pack in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Warzone Mobile.
God, that's kind of lame. Jet gun, portals. Just Liberty Falls. Okay. August 28th. That feels like a long time. Please note, throughout this vlog, a wide variety of gameplay systems are discussed, along with the specific examples of how the systems are employed in the game. In every case, it is wise not to make assumptions that these indicate the total number of elements pertaining to a particular gameplay function. All content is subject to change as Treyarch Zombies team continues final refinements prior to launch. Warning, light spoilers ahead. Please note that the contents of this vlog include information about gameplay systems, enemy types, areas of the Terminus map, and other information that could be deemed as spoilers. Proceed at your own risk. I mean, I guess it did say light spoilers, because I'm going to say, like, that doesn't really matter too much, in my opinion. But again, it's to each their own. Terminus overview. Outpost escape, Philippine Sea. Located in the Philippine Sea is the remote Terminus Island complex. Historical data indicates a pre-World War II coal mining operator on the island, abandoned around 1932. 10 years later, Terminus became a forward U.S. naval base. Mothballed until 1965. I'm not really sure what that means. The CIA converted it into a top-secret outpost used for the detention of redacted. I'm gonna guess that detention of redacted means like anything to do with the whole Dark Aether in 1984. Redacted. Okay, amazing. In 1986, Project Jan. Oh wait, no. This is before Project Janus, before the Dark Aether stuff. So this might be. This is also going to be interesting stuff. Interesting. Project Janus took over the island, building a laboratory in the subterranean mining caves. After Peck and Maya break the Requiem crew out of their prison cell, they soon learn this is a bio-research station for Project Janus. Is it Janus or Janus? I don't care. Your handlers are Peck and Strauss, and for the richest story experience, you'll want to choose your operator crew from Weaver, Gray, Carver, and Maya. A dedicated crew of characters featured throughout Black Ops 6 Zombie storyline. Okay, I really like that. That they actually have a canon crew. Obviously, everyone made their feelings known for the operators in Cold War, but I really like they actually have a canon crew that's probably going to have discussions in the game that are important. Get ready to play this round-based zombies map at the launch of BO6 in October 25, along with Liberty Falls map. Liberty Falls overview. Almost Hell, West Virginia. We see this gas station. I think this is a tank. This is like a power generator or something. Let's see. Footage from an incursion at a once quaint, now overrun West Virginian town also gives you the first glimpse at the second launch map. Seemingly the epicenter of... Wait, did I say epicent? No, I said epicenter, right? The other time I mentioned it. Whatever. Now a Dark Aether outbreak, chaos is crawling through Liberty Falls, with much of the local population now succumbing to the results of a second simultaneous dimensional breach. For more about Liberty Falls at Call of Duty next, August 28th. It was a really bad idea to eat ice cream right now. I'm salivating so much. Part 2, The Essence of Zombies, Gameplay Overview. Okay, this is what I'm more interested in. BO6 Zombies is purely focused on creating the finest, most rewarding round-based experience Treyarch has ever made. I wonder how many times we've heard that. Many of the gameplay systems you'll be reading... okay, just to elaborate on that, I'm not like saying that they haven't done anything good. I'm just saying like every single time a game gets made, they're like, oh, we're improving the systems, we're making it better than ever. Like, I get it, but come on. Many of the gameplay systems you'll be reading about will be familiar to veteran zombie players, while others are designed to grow the zombies community and allow newer players to explore more of the main quest more easily. At its most basic level, one of the first Black Ops 6 round-based zombie maps involves you, and optionally up to 3 additional teammates, exploring and eventually breaking out of a maximum security prison complex called Terminus Island, with waves or rounds of undead foes to dispatch as you discover and complete objectives. Delve a little deeper and you realize your chances of survival are greatly enhanced by adept avoidance of the crowds of wandering corpses as you line up your killing blows, and just as importantly, by managing the main currencies of the game, essence and salvage. So this is basically just babying new players. I don't think it takes a genius to know that you should avoid the crowds, not, get in front of them, and obviously manage the currency. Essence and salvage, the currency of round-based zombies. So this is coming from Cold War, I'm guessing. Obviously. Additional and new routes through a round-based zombies map involve accessing blocked areas, either by unlocking doors or removing obstacles, and both cost essence. Some areas have multiple routes to discover. Am I saying routes? Is it routes? I don't speak a lot, as you can tell. You must weigh up the cost in unlocking these thoroughfares, while at the same time spending essence on perks and pack a bunch of weaponry to strengthen yourself against the ever-growing undead hordes. As your knowledge grows, you'll utilize other gameplay elements to your benefit, creating a powerful offensive weaponry and studying areas of the map where there's a good amount of maneuvering space, when larger, higher-round zombie hordes require rounding up and training. In BO6 Zombies, essence takes the form of points you rapidly accrue by slaying zombies, and occasionally appears as vials of dark aether essence and sometimes drop from tougher enemies. You use essence in the following ways. To access objective-related devices in Terminus, these are the devices that power the station. To further your progress. So, power station devices. Interesting. To unlock doors, with some allowing you to pay for half the unlocking cost, sharing the essence amount with a teammate for the first time in Black Ops. Okay, that's pretty cool. That being said, that should probably be for people who are playing with their friends, because let's face it, I doubt we all know those players who don't want to buy doors, so I doubt if you're playing with randoms, they're going to want to pay with you. To summon a tactical raft for aquatic expeditions. To purchase Perca-Colas from perk machines, to add specific advantages to your operator via a single machine or a Dura Wonderfizz that vents all perk cans on a particular map, to purchase upgrades for currently utilized weapons from the Pack-a-Punch machine, tier 1, 2, or 3 that increase weapon potency and ammunition reserves, as well as occasionally offering unexpected effects. So I'm guessing they're changing the system of I forgot what they're called, the bullet effects, from stuff that you can pick out to stuff, well, we can't really assume, but it looks like it's something that's random almost. You can't choose which one you get. It's gonna be like almost like Black Ops 3. To purchase ammo from the ammo caches. To purchase an additional weapon with a rarity rating from a weapon wall buy. To upgrade additional armor from an armor wall buy, tier 2 and 3, to purchase a random weapon with a rarity rating from a mystery box, and more. To start a special trial challenge. Wait, what? Shouldn't these be switched? Why the N more before that? The other main form of currency is salvage. Small piles of junk with a green outline found randomly from fallen enemies. In a quality of life improvement, players now only need to manage one type of salvage. Okay. That's great. I like this change. I prefer having only one than having to deal with two, and then at the end never using the first one, as opposed to collecting both normal and high-grade salvage in Black Ops Cold War. Salvage drops are also now player-specific, so you won't have to worry about teammates picking up your hard-earned salvage before you can. That's also nice. Well, I always played solo anyways, so that doesn't really bother me too much, but that's also nice if I ever need to play with other people. You use salvage in the following ways. To access an ammo mod. Okay, there we go, ammo mods. And applies. Wait, so that means okay, so what they were talking about with the pack-a-punch, that's something different now then. That's interesting. To access an ammo mod and apply special elemental power to your current weapon via an arsenal machine. Okay, so it's through a different machine, not pack-a-punch. So it's not going to be like BO3. To upgrade the rarity tier of your weapon so it inflicts more damage via an arsenal machine. Okay, same arsenal machine. To build specific tactical equipment via crafting table, lethal equipment crafting table, support equipment crafting table. Okay, that's returning from Cold War. Expect additional details on these gameplay systems as you progress through this blog. This is gonna take forever, isn't it? Main quests. Every zombies map has a main quest that you're left to your own devices to solve, usually after your route to the pack-a-punch machine that has been completed. The main quest for tournaments follows a similar pattern, and you're free to fully explore prison area, ocean, and smaller islands with tactical rafts at your disposal to explore one of the largest round-based zombies maps ever created. See, they say this, but like, I feel like a lot of people don't really care, like, about the whole largest round-based map. Like, as long as it's fun, we don't care how big it is. Like, you know? Size doesn't really matter that much. It could be large, but it might not be very fulfilling. That's all I'm saying. One of the more thrilling aspects of round-based zombies is the complete freedom you're given to investigate a variety of odd, out-of-the-way, and seemingly innocuous parts of the map. Sometimes there's nothing to find. Sometimes an audio log, document, or strange artifact offers a clue to further discoveries. Occasionally, an entire hidden set of objectives is unearthed. That's interesting. By their very nature, Easter eggs are redacted and cannot be discussed. Though we can state that veteran zombies players should expect plenty of side quests to discover as you dig deeper into the secrets of Terminus Island. Wait, is this supposed to be, like, literal? By their nature, Easter eggs are redacted? Like, I feel like there's not supposed to be something in there in the redacted, like that literally, I don't know, that makes sense. If it is, that's clever. Obviously, here we see an image with the new creature, and they're using the ray gun. This in the lab, it seems. Well, Treyarch is focusing on making their main quest for each of BO6's maps more challenging than those found in Cold War. Okay, wait. The studio is also adding an all-new guided mode to welcome more players into the world of zombies. This mode is planned to release later in season after each of the maps launch to protect the sanctity of the traditional Easter egg hunt, where the community puts their head together to find and complete the main quest and side quests every time a new map launches. Okay, that's nice. I like that. And a lot of people are like, oh, they're babying us or whatever. I don't care. I'll be honest, I don't care. I don't want to have to figure out if I had to juggle grenades while doing backspins or whatever to unlock one key or something. It's nice to have a guide, especially when it's in the game. In this mode, players will receive focused guidance through the main quest, with rounds capped to certain stages of their quest progression. All side quests and other Easter eggs will be disabled to ensure experiencing the narrative is the singular priority. If you've ever been curious about jumping the zombie story with both feet, this is your time. Okay, this is perfect. I like this. Players who complete a map's main quest will earn unique rewards themed after the respective map, with an extra reward for completing the main quest the old-fashioned way. Players will also earn a limited time calling card for completing a main quest before the launch of the guided mode for the map, and longtime fans will be happy to know they'll have the option to keep playing their match after completing the quest. Okay, I'll be honest, I hate limited time stuff. It's annoying. I get it, but it's a little annoying. Also, it's just a calling card, so that's not too bad. Exfil or expire. At some point, even the most hardened, strategically focused zombies players need to extricate themselves from the relentless hordes, and once you want to leave Terminus, you can call upon Raptor 1 to locate a landing site while you race to secure it before you're all overwhelmed. After clearing the vicinity, you may yet live to see another match. Or you can continue to explore the island, facing tougher and tougher crowds of ghoulish entities until you succumb to the threats. Either way, your personal best is tracked and logged so you know when you're better at a previous attempt. I'm glad. I really liked the extraction uh, event or whatever. I think it's a nice addition because you get rewarded for it, and it's like it's just good. I think it's just a really nice addition to the game. Zombie, what the heck? Zombie movement, zombie movement, zombie movement. Interesting. With movement being refined across the entirety of BO6, for the first time in Zombies, players can sprint, slide, and dive in any direction, forward, sidestepping, and backpedaling, seamlessly chaining combat maneuvers together, all with a full 360-degree range of motion. This is Omni movement, and the extra dexterity this brings to your maneuvers is nothing short of game-changing. As veteran players will attest to, using your dexterity as the key to dodging a crowd of incoming undead in a narrow play space. Perfecting Omni movement allows a full range of action hero stunts, whether it's sprinting backwards from a horde, diving sideways through a window, or automatically mantling low fences or scenery. Thanks to intelligent movement, which you can optionally use set to automatic, you can expertly strafe your foes. If you really want to see your new moves in action, try out the ability to switch from first to third person perspectives. It's gonna be annoying. And the shoulder you're watching while in third person mode for the first time in round-based zombies. Check your settings to change perspectives on the fly anytime during a match. Heads up, display options. The heads up display HUD. It appears on your screen is designed to offer deep, customizable experiences across almost all aspects of the interface. There are far too many options to discuss in this blog, however, highlights include the ability to choose from a variety of HUD layouts. Yes, that includes a legacy setting that removes the minimap and positions elements in the same place as the HUD for Black Ops 3. So people can stop whining about the new stuff. The ability to turn off the health and bar and zombie... Wait, this was also in Cold War, wasn't it? Well, I don't know, people just like to whine. The ability to turn off the health bar and zombie hit point damage numbers that appear with each successful impact. Full readability options, part of a large-scale undertaking related to accessibility settings for both vision and cognition. The ability to cycle a custom color palette for your interface, icons, and maps, as well as robust minimap settings. The ability to turn off pack a bunch of weapon counts to preserve the look of your weapon customization. Wasn't this in Cold War? Apart from the first one, which I don't remember. The last 3 points, I'm pretty sure, were already in Cold War. While the HUD is supremely customizable, it's still worth showing the default display so you can see how and where all the useful information is displayed. Now I see here we can see the minimap with the name of the location on top, compass. And here we can see the zombies, which I actually like this, so you can see where the zombies are at all times. We see a weapon wall by. I'm guessing this is the arsenal. Jug. I don't know what this is. Is this to open a door? And more stuff. Gobble gums. Looks like you can have 3 at the same time. I'm not sure. And obviously the other class information. Okay, that's default, and then legacy. So they move. This is weird. They just move the order around. You can't see the minimap. Obviously, I'm guessing this is like a temporary thing. They put it up here because they activated it. But otherwise, it's actually kind of similar. Oh, the rounds are different. It's just different. Top left displays the named area of the map where you're located, your minimap, objectives. Top middle, compass, name of the map. Top right, current round. In the handler, middle left, click through submenu up here, which shows you. Wait, what? Okay, that has to be like a thing you have to toggle. Bottom left, you and your squad's details, including your name, armor and health, armor and condition, health bar and hit points, or place in reserve, self revive, current salvage total, current essence total. Bottom middle, the verts you currently have active. Bottom right, your offensive capabilities all grouped together, including current weapon, ammo, and reserve ammo, rarity of the weapon, denoted by a color behind the ammo and diamond icon, alt fire, if applicable, ammo mod, pack a punch level, tactical and count, lethal count, field upgrade with the regeneration bar, and up to 3 goggles you've acquired from a machine but not used yet. Middle, during normal gameplay, your target crosshairs and reticles when your weapon is ADS and when activated. Zombie hit markers are shown in the following ways. Enemies you are currently damaging have a health bar. Damage in 3 different colors: white, regular damage; gold, critical damage; and blue, armor damage. Same as Cold War. Confirmed enemy kills along with how they were dispatched. With the correct button press, a context-sensitive ping wheel can also appear here, offering the ability to drop a marker at a location based on audio-visual threat level or an area to move to. Idle hands, saving and stability. Due to a variety of important reasons, including improved visual quality and lower file size, an internet connection is required to play Black Ops 6 Zombies. Robust systems have been put into place to both maximize the ease of matchmaking and minimize gameplay interruptions. Here are some of these mitigations. Private matchmaking. New in BO6 Zombies, players can join another friend's game no matter how far they are through the game, providing the host has room in the game and their party in a joinable state. Pausing, saving, and recovery. At any point during a game, the following can occur. Pausing. You can elect to pause your solo match to take a quick break. After a finite amount of time without continuing to play, the game will automatically save the match at the point it was paused. Load the save file to continue. Okay, that is really nice and useful. Saving. For the first time in Zombies, you can elect to save your solo match at any time, provided you are at full health, aren't down, dead, or actively engaged in an exfil. Load the save file to continue. Again, if enough time passes while you're AFK, the game will automatically save your game state so you won't lose your progress. This is the best decision they could have made for the game. I love this. This is literally amazing. I'm glad they're doing this. Recovery. On the rare occasion that the game servers you're in or a combination of the two conspire to prevent your continued enjoyment of the game and you disconnect, solo players, load up your save close to the point in time you disconnected and continue from that point. Squad players, if you disconnect from a squad match but the host is still active, you can rejoin and continue the match after a small period of time spectating. This is really nice because one of my biggest gripes with Modern Warfare Zombies was that it's kind of my fault, but I would forget that Steam has the whole server maintenance on Tuesdays. And I would be playing, it would go down, and I would lose all my items, because apparently going down counts as you dying. So part 2. This is going to take forever. Part 3, locked and loaded. Pre-game preparation. I'm actually seeing how long this might take. I might just read the important stuff and summarize the rest. Augments, customizing perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades. So it looks like we're gonna be able to do the same thing as Cold War, where you can upgrade your stuff out of the game. So each perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade has a research path, accessing the pre-game menus between matches. Revelations you make during your research allow you to unlock the true power of each item, which takes the form of augments. Total of 6 augments per item, 3 minor and 3 major are yours to uncover. A minor augment offers a limited advantage to the item, usually during use. A major augment offers a substantial advantage to the behavior of the item, usually during use. Wait, what? Same thing, okay. From 6 research augments, you can imbue 2 of them, 1 minor, 1 major, to each perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade. Okay, so it's a different system. Actually, it's not the same. Augments are designed to create a deep progression path as well as offering you the ability to delve into research that benefits your style of play. Experimenting with all the available augments, learning how they interact with other augments or perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, and also how your fellow teammates are using their preferred setups provides an incredible depth to the experience. Weapons and loadouts. Looks like the gunsmith is returning. Stats and camos. So there's obviously going to be the camo grounds, and then mastery camos and zombies. Keeping score. Okay, this seems kind of unnecessary. Obviously we know that it keeps the score. Oh, but this is for individual weapons. Is this in the game? I'm not sure. So primary weapons, fist and melee. So primary weapon. So obviously AR, SMG, shotgun, LMG, marksman rifle, sniper, handgun or launcher, melee. Choose from available melee armaments, and further improvements and in-game access. Weapons can also be purchased with essence or wall buys with a higher rarity than your loadout weapon or in mystery boxes. Drop and swap between teammates. Improved damage increasing rarity powers found in arsenal machines. Different ammo mods. Improved damage. Hidden effects. Additional ammo reserves at the pack-a-punch machine. Using the zombie build system found in a wallbuy or mystery box as one of your own personal weapon builds, provided you save the custom build and assign it to be accessible at a wallbuy or mystery box in the loadout menu before a match. So we'll even implement the camo charm and stickers you've applied. Okay, nice. I like that. Field upgrades. Okay, so we saw in the trailer was a field upgrade. Each member of your squad is bringing a piece of specialized equipment known as a field upgrade. Alright, so this is what we saw in the trailer. Alright, so familiar ones is Either Shout, obviously, phase into the dark, either becoming hidden from enemy detection. Frenzied Guard, repair armor and force all enemies in the area to target you. During this time, kills repair a portion of your armor. Healing Aura, summons beams of energy down on yourself and allies to instantly revive and heal to full health. Energy Mine, create a mine of pure energy that detonates in a rapid succession, dealing lethal electric damage. In addition, expect a new field upgrade known as Dark Flare. Generate a massive energy beam that deals lethal shadow damage. The beam penetrates anything in its path. So I'm guessing it's this. Yeah. Further improvements. Okay, we can improve them with this. Okay. It's kind of the same as Cold War. Improving them with the use of augments. Well, not really. I'm guessing the augment system is going to be different. You can swap different field upgrades at any time during a match. That's good. But the cooldown will reset upon switching. Field upgrade example, additional pieces of Dark Flare. Some promising mass takedowns during previous matches. You begin focusing on researching the Dark Flare field upgrade between matches and start to unlock the minor and major augments, adding yet more power to the future uses of this field upgrade. Once fully researched, you have the following 3 minor augments and 3 major augments to choose from. For your next match, you simply choose 1 minor and 1 major augment depending on your specific needs and can swap between other augments between matches. We went with these. Minor is Heavy Shadow. Zombies impacted by the beam are slowed. Major, Shadow Ball. The beam is replaced with a sphere that damages enemies as it travels and detonates at the end of the duration. Okay, that's interesting. So it's like the minor is more like an effect it causes, and the major is more so like an actual effect you can visibly see. Something that changes the actual gameplay of the field upgrade. Attack, lethals, support, equipment. Okay. Wait, what? Unlike Black Ops Cold War, you're facing down zombie hordes with a choice of tactical and lethal equipment that you can bring. Oh, okay. You bring them in with you. Which I'm not sure how to feel about. Obviously, this is. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like it's nice when you can just create it yourself. Bring it in with you is kind of. I get the whole loadout system is a little OP, but this feels like a little bit more OP. Tactical equipment crafting table. So, concussion, slows movement and aiming, stim, heals wounds, refreshes attack sprint, smoke, blocks vision and targeting systems, decoy, tracks zombies, shock, sticks with servicing electrocute zombies, enemies, stunning them. How do you say that? Kimball? The monkey bomb, tracks zombies for a short duration before exploding, and the Casimir creates a small simulator that pulls and kills enemies. That's the thing though. I don't think we'd be able to bring these in. That'd be a little OP. Lethals. Okay. Frag. Cookable fragmentation grenade. Sticky. It's a sticky. Molotov. Well, obviously it's a Molotov. So incendiary. C4. Obviously C4. The combat axe. Impact. So impact. Thermal. Creates a large fuel air cloud that explodes after duration. Blast trap. Planted explosive device detonates. Okay, so that's basically like the claymores. Further improvements in in-game access. Some attacks and lethals are intermittently dropped. Okay, same as Cold War. And obviously score streaks come back. Support. So we have self-revive. Self-explanatory. The ARCXD. It's nice. Sentry. Sentry turret. Okay. And mutant injection. Temporarily transforms you into a mangler with all the bells and whistles. Okay, so that's what we saw in the trailer. We saw that he injected himself, which I didn't connect, but it means that you inject yourself and then you can turn into a mangler, which is really nice. That's really cool. I think that's a really nice addition. This is the kind of stuff I want to see for score streaks and zombies. Stuff that's unique to the mode, and not just stuff from multiplayer. Okay, so mutant injection. You grow 3 feet taller, become clad in bladed armor, and you can throw your weight about with your vicious melee swipe, ranged mangler cannon attack, and a zombie killing barging sprint. All with some seriously impressive damage upgrades. Your new form even allows redacted. I guess it's supposed to get us excited, but these redacteds at random moments kind of leave me hanging. Bubblegums. Obviously they're coming back. Rarities. Rare gobblegums include shields up, your armor is twice as strong for 3 minutes, and Killjoy spawns an insta-kill power-up. Epic. Free fire, firing weapons consumes no ammo for the next 60 seconds, and Soda Fountain. The next perk purchase gives an additional random perk. Okay, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Legendary. Phoenix up, revival teammates and keep their perks. Wall-to-wall clearance, wall buys cost 10 essence. Ultra. Perkaholic. Okay, gives the players all perk goals in the map. And Wonder Bar. The next gun from the mission box will be a wonder weapon. And then Whimsical include mutant negotiation. Zombies killed fall straight up for 3 minutes. Okay. Whimsical is just the fun ones. Exceptions to this are the whimsical gobblegums, of course, as the name suggests, provide effects that aren't focused on giving you an advantage, but instead grant a sometimes hilarious, always entertaining effect. And amuse-bouche, what? If you will, okay. Gobblegum machines. So it looks like they have a little screen. I don't know if there's going to be Easter egg stuff in there. Obviously we see the new teddy bear sort of character, the bunny, which I'm guessing is called Mr. Peaks. Not sure if the 5 cents is just like a, obviously it's a vending machine, so 5 cents, or if it's actually indicating how much essence. I don't think we're going to use 5 essence. It could be like a thing where you only need 5 essence for the first purchase of the bubblegum, then it increases in price for the subsequent ones. Mr. Biggs is only happy to provide you with an in-game confectionery machine from which to extricate your gobstopper. Okay, oh, no essence required. Randomly dropped. It cools down on a timer, or will be immediately reset on the next round. It can store up to 3 unique bubblegums at once, and use 1, 2, or all 3 of them at once as well. Interesting. Although that could be a little OP. Further improvements. Gobblegums can now be dropped or shared, but you can swap to a different gobblegum pack at any time during a match by using the in-game menu. And we'll reset the randomized order. Alright. New gobblegums are earnable in-game, simply for playing. Expect to earn 1 or more random gobblegums every few rounds. You'll know because it'll tell you any unused golems are kept between matches. You won't lose them if you disconnect. That's nice. Now part 3. Into the fray. Round-based systems. BO6 gameplay systems. Perks. Okay, you need essence, obviously, and we see 8 right here. No, I'm dumb. It's just saying that you don't have to like interact with it to pick it up. Okay. I don't know why they had so many words when it's not necessary. We know this. Armor plates, white. Okay, obviously. And pickups. There are other ways to secure ground loot, including redacted. So there are other ways to get this stuff. Ammo caches, essence, obviously it's refill ammo, we know this. Tactical raft, essence. Obviously, this is the transportation. It's the fastest way to get through, but you don't have to use a tactical raft to get through them. That's interesting. And the trials. The trials come back. Phasing in and out of reality across the map is an odd and intriguing terminal, which intermittently allows you to complete redacted special objective trials. With enough essence, you can activate a terminal unit and begin a short challenge. This could involve you holding a specific zone, dispatching enemies in a skillful manner, or a host of other conditions. Succeed, and special chest warps into reality, offering up redacted variety of interesting rewards. What could you possibly have redacted that makes sense? Like, I mean, you're just describing what variety, like, I don't know. The computer is then beamed out of existence only to periodically return for further trials to be completed. The power-ups. So these are all basically returning, right? Insta-kill, double points, max ammo, nuke, bonus, full power. Yeah, they're all returning. So insta-kill, obviously insta-kill, double points. These are kind of self-explanatory. Max ammo, nuke, okay. Destroys OP zombies, more powerful adversaries aren't killed but receive additional damage. Enemy spawns are delayed for a few seconds. Fire sale. Okay, obviously fire sale. We know what fire sale is. Bonus points, full power, and max armor. Elemental damage. Frost. Okay, this is kind of stuff we know already. Frost is basically it from the ammo mods. You can only get, well, it's not you can only, but sources for cryo freeze. Fire, burst damage and damage over time. Oh wait, never mind. Frost slows and freezes. Fire, burst damage, no damage over time. Sources are ammo mod, Molotov. Electric, stunning and area effect damage. Stores, dead wire. Toxic, corruption, mind control, brain rot, shadow, gravity, and associated damage from Dark Flare, Shadow Rift, and Casimir. Obviously, some enemies are weaker to some than others. Then salvage. Weapon rarity upgrade. Cost to access, salvage. Then we see the new enemies. Looks like, I don't know. Guessing this is a weaker form, and this is a much stronger one. I don't think they evolve. Obviously, as the rounds go higher, they probably turn into the bigger ones. So, okay, uncommon green, tier 2 damage. Rare blue, tier 3 damage. Epic purple, tier 4, and then legendary, tier 5. And wall buys, I think we all know what wall buys are. Now so you can use your customized blueprint to on the wall buys. Armors. So I guess you can pick up armors now through wall buys. And then it's used to function after you buy it. Mystery box, random weapons, we know that. And random rarity. You can get a better weapon from the same weapon you have with a better rarity and apply your blueprint. I feel like a lot of this is just kind of explaining this to newbies, people who haven't played this zombies mode anymore. I mean, before. Then pack a bunch. Obviously, cost essence. Upgrade up to 3 times. And one weapon. Depends on the gun or melee weapon, the damage. And occasionally comes with surprising effects, which I'm hoping means like different effects per weapon, kind of like Mustang and Sally, which I'm hoping for those crazy effects, but usually increases potency, chambered ammo, and ammo reserve of the weapon. Always see toggling camos. And wonder weapons. Beam Smasher. It's the yellow laser we saw in the trailer. As compared to the size and shape of a light machine gun. Damaging etheric beam. Set around the barrel or resonant focus flaps to direct the energy created by the weapon. The weapon is reloaded by swapping out the side-mounted dab canister. 2 firing modes. Primary. This fires a solid beam of etheric energy, causing organic matter to break down at the molecular level. This occurs almost instantly, and enemies appear to explode in a cloud of vaporized innards. Further testing is needed, but it appears that the longer the weapon fires, the more ungainly it becomes to move. Nice. Secondary. Focused sound waves cause the molecules of multiple enemy targets to vibrate at alarmingly fast rates. Targets are racked with pulsing head trauma that incapacitates by slowing the target rather than damaging them. Entities in this state become much more easily damaged with both the primary fire modes and conventional firepower. So it looks like it has obviously the primary firing mode, which is damaging, and then the secondary is more of a stun. Additional notes: this weapon may experience energy venting as excess pressure builds up during the expenditure of an ammunition tube. Automatic reloading appears to have caused a small blast radius and appears to knock down enemies within this vicinity. Nice. This weapon also appears to be able to pack punch 3 times with increased redacted, not to mention, oh my god, redacted. Okay. Part 4, the last one, finally. I need to stand up for this because this has been a while. Meet the enemy. So it's the beast theory. Give me a minute. I'm about to be up to my neck in blood, bones, and brains. Carver by Pedal Shamblers. That is such a weird way to name them. Zombies. Visiting Terminus Island reveals... Wait, what? Okay, no, never mind. They're not the zombies. Visiting Terminus Island reveals the impressive variety of zombies you'll be facing, with some clad in the remains of hazmat suits, Project Janus security attire, sinus lab coats, prisoner garb, torn rags, as well as civilian clothing. Bloated experiments, decomposed and mutated forms abound, and other more sinister variants appear across the rounds of Horde combat. Though not a complete list of the horrors you encounter, here's what you expect. Oh wait, never mind. This is just basically generalizing them. Zombies. Well, they're zombies. The basic enemy. Armored. Obviously they're armored. Also, I just have to comment. I love design. I don't know how to explain this. I love the zombies. Obviously, the hazmat suit, as mentioned. We can see the gas mask. On the torn apart suit, we have a different variant. Is this also a hazmat suit? I think it is. Different variant. They look nice. They look cool. Armored zombies. Armored zombies. Obviously. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I like how they look. This one's like a biker dude. He has like a vest. This one's obviously a hazmat. Or wait. I'm not sure if all these are armored. These might be normal, and this is the only armored one in the image. Whatever. I like the barbed wire. It looks cool. Heavy zombies. Obviously the heavily armored ones. These have like riot gear. Then grotesques and tormented horrors. Quite how scuttling spider-like human heads and bloated bile sacs with wings have evolved to join the zombies throng is yet to be determined, but be prepared to be attacked by eldritch, whatever. Things arguably more grotesque than a mere animated corpse. Vermin. Can we see a better look at them? It's like a spider. It has a head on top with a mouth where the dome or whatever should be. It's kind of like a scorpion. I like the design. Looks really nice. It looks really cool. Vermin are large, spider-like ravenous color, with a central thorax that seems to take the form of a screaming human head. Weak individually, dangerous in packs, appear after detaching from a fallen zombie host. They can spit a substance. Then they have the potential to evolve into another form, emitting gas, elongating their skull thorax, and changing into an airborne terror, the parasite. So they transform into these ones. Then these ones fly, obviously. We can see the head of the vermin with the face on top. Then it has like sacs on its body. Horrific flying creatures with toothy head, wings, and the sack of flesh is an abdomen. They remain at a distance, but shoot acid at you. Minglers. I like the new design. Looks really cool. Like the old design was just too like robot soldier. Like yes, it was kind of zombie-like, but still looked way too much like a robot soldier. This one actually looks more zombie-like. You can see the way it's torn apart. There's blood everywhere. It just looks more like a zombie. I like this design a lot. Obviously, it looks different from the original Manglers. New Mangler suit variant by Greenlit. Ethereum augmented cannon and prone to extend bouts of primal rage. Okay, can shoot multiple shots in a vicious melee. Amalgams. Wait, didn't I say that? Amalgamation? When I was watching the trailer? Amalgams. The zenith of the body horror aesthetic. The amalgamation is a form of fleshy deviancy that until now has defiled explanation, roughly over 8 feet in height, and retaining a general humanoid mass that this appears to be, to put this politely, to be the combined DNA of multiple individuals. It has multiple appendages, including heads, all growing from seemingly random locations. So obviously this thing's going to be huge in-game. We see a mouth in the middle, and a bunch of hands, and heads. Limbs in places there shouldn't be. Nothing about this heresy of nature's quite right. There are violent masses of flesh and sinew, multiple heads, 10 arms and 5 legs have been counted. The regenerate limbs really shot off. That's interesting. They mainly try to absorb you, or the zombies. Oh, they absorb other zombies. I wonder what that's, why they do that. Does that like power them up? By stretching cholesterol limbs into a tendril to pull the victim into a maw-like chest cavity. I don't know if that powers them up, but it could also be just like a gameplay feature, like, oh, you can get rid of a zombie by having it eat it instead of fighting the zombie itself. Though not witnessed, it is theorized that should an amalgam be killed, it will spontaneously lose cohesion, exploding into spray of blood. Okay, so it'll explode. Higher round hordes. Okay. Increased swiftness. Shamble to run to sprint. Horde itself grows. More armored and heavy, manglers, and parasitical entities, and amalgams. Okay, limited self-revives to 3 per match. Okay, then Terminus, a living world of terror and traps. A living world. Tentacle traps, so this is what we saw in the trailer. It's a trap. And the void cannon. So yeah, it just sucks them up. Tentacle, oh, so that's a trap? I thought it was just an enemy. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Or in this case, when there's an alarming, choking, lightning-imbued cloud of toxic smog, there's a monstrously sized, writhing tendril intent on casting tactical rafts. This worm-like creature against nature seems possessed by a proto-intelligence of sorts, spinning out a billowing spray of noxious vapors from its hideous blade maw before quickly retreating beneath the waves. Wait, so it isn't... Okay, so it's like a trap for the player, I'm guessing. It is an enemy. Next steps, incoming comms. So obviously we're gonna have to wait until August 28th. And here we get a better look at the Mangler. That's actually such a cool design. I like it so much. In my opinion, I like this design a lot better than the other Mangler from Cold War. It just looks a lot more menacing. I like it a lot more. And then I think this is basically the end of it. Just saying pre-order. Wait, pre-order for what? Just the digital edition? I did pre-order it. Yes, I know. Everyone says a bunch of weird stuff about it. I don't care. I'm gonna play it anyways. We do it every year. Stop whining. So, the 115 camo pack for pre-ordering, which is nice. It looks alright, I guess. Has, I'm not sure about the design of the grays. It has like circles in it with missing. It's whatever, but I like the shiny blue. Wait, what? You get the 115 camo for MW3, Warzone, and mobile. Oh, so wait, isn't for Black Ops 6, I guess. What the heck? You get it for mobile too? And then I didn't bother with the Vault Edition. The things cost $100. Where to pre-order? Okay, so I should have the 115 camo. And it's well, I don't know. It's probably gonna be in BO6 as well. It's basically the exact same thing they were saying in the other post. Okay, so that's basically it. So far, it seems pretty exciting. I like what I see. It's very interesting. I like the new variety of enemies and the improvements on the old ones. The Mangler looks a lot better in my opinion. Not so sure about the augments. I think it can be interesting, but I don't know. To be fair though, I do like this a lot better than the old system. Just upgrading your perks. So this one you actually have to test stuff out and play it to your own style, which is nice. But otherwise, it's really just an upgrade of Cold War. But yeah, so far I'm pretty excited. Obviously, I'm gonna play this when it comes out. I don't think there's gonna be an open beta for zombies. It's gonna be for multiplayer only, I think. So I'll stream what I can. I'm gonna stream the open beta, and I'll obviously play Black Ops. But yeah, so far I'm excited. I'm interested to see what else they announce. So, bye.